How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm here in my Dodge Coronet now. This thing is a little bit different than stock. It's got 1,000 horsepower Viper motor in it. And we're here at Bathurst. Let's see how fast this thing goes. I'm very curious in S-Class. Can it pass everybody on the straights? That's kind of what I'm betting on. I'm going to drop to the back of the field here. There are some people not really going, though. We'll drop back to 14th. Let's see the power of this thing. Not too bad. 1,000 horsepower. Of course, it's a very old muscle car, so it can only translate the horsepower so well. A little bit of a wheelie off that crest, or the bump there. Take that. Just holding the inside. I'm gonna follow the outside line here and hope that he takes some speed around the corner. There we go. That was the right call. Do I have enough handling though? No, I don't. Of course, this car can only get so much handling. Handling's maxed out at 4.4. Not a lot. Not a lot. So I'm just trying to hang on to this big boat as I go through the hill at Bathurst. Honestly, not even losing touch from these cars in front of me, which is kind of shocking, but that's okay. Having to check up a little bit more than I want to, though. Can't really go anywhere right now, unfortunately. Can't wait to get the power down on the straight and see what this thing can do. See if I can fly past these two cars. Since this is a brick and a boat, it doesn't really have great top end, even though it has all the power. Can't really go anywhere right now. Just because the aerodynamics aren't great, but that's okay. It's got some power to get around some cars for sure, even in the dirt. Up to 4th. I'm gonna check up here. Just make sure I give this guy plenty of room. Whoa, my goodness. Good thing I checked up. That was a little scary. 3rd place, though. There's the battle for the lead. 1 lap in, and I'm about to join it. Big boat's doing well, to be honest. Missed T1 a little bit, that's okay. Sounds like there's lots of contact back there, because I see a lot of people complaining in the chat, in the quick chat. I'm just going to zip on by these two and take the lead while I get some air. The question is, what do I do now? I'm already in the lead. Do I drop back again? How far back though? It's only 2 out of 5 laps. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna say hi. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. I'm just here chilling in my Dodge Coronet. I want to drop back a little bit, so the best way to do that is to ghost myself. You know what? I'm not looking for a win. I'd love a win, but I want a challenge. So I'm going to drop back all the way to 7th place. Well, it was 8th place for a second. And except for the car that kind of drove off, just threw me straight into 7th. I didn't expect this much pace out of this car, to be honest. I don't know if it's my pace or if everyone else is just struggling a little bit, but we'll see. See if I can get back up to the lead. Power down the straight makes passing easy. The Formula Mazda. No straight line speed. Actually, it's not too bad on straight line speed. I guess it is S-Class, so it's got some power upgrades there. In A-Class, though, those things very slow on the straights. I'm going to go over here. Hard on the brakes. Oh, he's going straight through. Back up to 3rd. Now the chase for the win begins. A little bit hot into turn 1 as well again. I've got to brake earlier for that for sure. This thing again, it is a big boat. It's not going to stop great. It doesn't turn well either. Can I get some air? And pops a wheelie. Feels pretty smooth though otherwise. Honestly, not even that bad. And it gets the power down quite well since it has such wide rear tires. 345s, I believe, on the back of this thing. Accelerates pretty well for 1,000 horsepower for sure. And of course, the roll bars help with traction as well. The roll bars, I should say, roll cage upgrade, chassis upgrade. Helps get the power down out of the corners. Just makes the car feel a little bit more like a car and less like a boat in general. Still a boat. Throwing it down the hill. Ooh, they're side by side for the lead. They're having a wonderful battle, to be honest. Like, they've been battling this entire race. Love to see it. But here I am again. Lap 3 out of 5. Right on their tail for the lead. I'm not going to drop back again, that's just too much. However, I will observe this battle for a few corners. It's a Viper and a 4 GT. Brake super early for that so I can make it and I don't run into them. I don't want to mess up their battle. They're having a great one. I'm going to go over here. I was prepared to go in the dirt if I needed to. Alright. Now I'm free. Let's go see what kind of lap time this thing can throw down. I'm actually surprised at how well it's handling Bathurst here. Not an easy track, of course. This is a very polarizing track. A lot of people struggle with it, and the ones that struggle with it say they don't like it. Initially, when this first came to Forza Motorsport, I wasn't a huge fan of it, but then once I kind of got a feel for the track, it definitely became one of my favorites. I can run all sorts of weird cars here, all sorts of weird power cars, and still be very competitive, and that's why you see me in this thing. It's definitely one of those tracks where it has to click, and until it does, it's a struggle bus. But I love it. Absolutely love Bathurst. I always get excited when I see it come up in the rotation. So since this thing is a brick, it's not quite gonna hit 200 miles an hour, I don't think, down here. Just a little short, it just falls on its face at top end. No aerodynamics. So close, 199. I could probably push for 200, but it'd be... Oh no, too soon on the turn-in. It'd be sketchy. Pick up a small penalty. That's alright. Let's see what I can do on this last lap here. Looking for maybe a mid 202, maybe a low. Two and a half tenths already, almost 3. Yeah, that turn 1 got it better that time for sure. Not great around there, but it's good enough. A little too tight on entry. Oh, top of the wall, as I say. Smoke the wall. Car pops a wheelie. There goes my lap. But it's okay, because I've still got, what, 5.5, 6 seconds on the car in second. I'm only a 10th down after that big mistake, so... I would say definitely low 202s in this car, maybe even a 201 on a pretty good lap, and I think that's flying for a car like this. I just took my mirror off, I think. I don't know if you heard that big bang, but I'm pretty sure I just scraped... Oh no, my mirror's still there, but I just scraped something. Didn't really feel it. I might just go for 200 miles an hour just to do it. Nah, I probably shouldn't. I don't want to risk it. There it is. 200. Stop, stop, stop. And we made the corner without too much problem either. Just took a bad line into it. Didn't really set up the corner entry very well, but 200 miles an hour. And this thing, I'll take it. Along with 200 miles an hour, we take the win. Without breaking a sweat, really. I didn't get a good lap in there, but still pretty happy with the performance. This thing, honestly, it kind of surprised me. Threw down a solid lap without putting too much effort into it, and it went last to, well, not quite last, but almost last to first, right at the back of the field, all the way to first, drop back to 8th, and then back to first again. So this thing showing up, showing out. It was kind of a random pick. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna drive this weird car. I haven't really driven it before in S-Class, so let's send it. Worked out.